All right, everybody. So garage is a mess, but I'm going to take you through a little project I did. So if your garage is like mine and you have something that would be an obstruction of the placement of a ceiling mounted power garage door opener, there's a couple of different little tricks that you can use to gain some clearance. In this case, I mean, this isn't a tall garage, this house to begin with, but I got myself just enough so that, normal sized car could get in. I ended up with, it was just enough clearance basically to get a normal sized car in here. And so I'm going to kind of take you through a couple of different things that you can do. I found some helpful other videos on YouTube. If you search them, the brand that I went with was Chamberlain. That will actually take you through what you need to do to adjust the size. I'm going to close the door here so I can kind of show you what I did. So first off, the piping, okay? This unit I was purchased from Home Depot. It comes with 4 sections. And because it comes with 4 sections, it would have been way too long for my setup here. So what I ended up doing was went with 3 sections, and I had to customize the belt. And when I say customize the belt, I mean shorten it. So this little bracket right here, you can see it's a little bit marred up. But what I did was I took a pair of needle nose pliers, put it in between the gap, okay, right up in there, and I pinched it apart and spread it open. And that allowed me to custom set the length of the belt. They do have metal built into these belts, okay? So you need some pretty heavy duty cutters, but you can get through them. Cut the belt to the proper length. What I did after I had everything assembled, I put the spring tensioner into place, not expanded, in the closed position. I had it into place. So that way I could get the approximate setting that I needed this at when I used the clips to get it installed. And then, once I got everything connected and put together, I opened that up. So that allowed me to install this power garage door opener with a much shorter distance than they come out of the box. The other thing that I was able to do to create a little bit extra distance is I took out the, you can just barely see it. They give you a piece of hardware to run through there as a safety stop, okay? So my plan is to drill a hole right here, run a bolt, and I got the safety stopping just before the edge of this. And that, when you're kind of just at the edge, it doesn't look like a lot, right? This works out to probably be about, 4 inches or so that I was able to gain from it. But 4 inches, when you're in a garage like mine where you just need a little bit more to get the last panel to curl up, it can make all the difference in the world in getting you the final clearance you need to get, a car in and out of the garage. The last thing that I did was the connection bars up here, okay? You can see that this bar came in with pre-drilled holes where you can mark it. What I did was I cut 2 higher, so that way the trolley sits closer to the door, so when the door opens, again, with the very little distance that I had here to work with, I want the door to be as close to the trolley as I possibly could. You will need to test this on your doors before you do this, okay? What I did was I actually kind of drilled the holes and I zip tied it, disconnected the trolley from the power pole piece here, and opened it and closed it manually to make sure that when I pulled this up, your header support bar doesn't make contact here. I set it in a spot that it was exactly kind of where I could maximize how much clearance I got, how far open I could get the door. And that left me, when this thing opens, with just about 1/2 inch clearance from there. So those are the couple things you can do if you have a situation like mine. I saw someone else post a video where they've got, HVAC ductwork through here. In this case, I have a structural steel beam in the garage that runs through the entire house. So yeah, that's what I did.